Now, you see why knowledge is very important. Knowledge is the most important. And let me tell you the truth. If you're going to have a great marriage, you have to invest in knowledge. Now, that brother who is here or he's not here, hajui the art of marriage. Yeye anafikirianga akiingia kwa joy well, that is the vagina, afanya hivi na amepata watoto, mama ako sawa. But according to that question, she says for the last 15 years, she has never enjoyed sex. Why? The husband does not know how to touch the clit. And how do you do it? You don't do it like this. You do up, down, up, because all these nerve endings goes around down. So you go up, down, and especially at the hood. And the woman should not do it to herself. Because when Pastor Munene is stimulating my clit, that is not masturbation. Masturbation is when I pick my hands and I start stimulating my clitoris. Why is it wrong to do masturbation? Number one, there are things in your nerves that are called dendrites. Dendrites are the part that makes your nerve very sensitive, extremely sensitive. So when you use your hand, and your hand has bones called metacarpals, remember, the vagina has no bones, the penis has no bones. So when you use your hands to masturbate, you are using your bones. So the pressure of your hand that has bones cannot be compared with a penis and cannot be compared with a vagina. That's where the problem comes when you masturbate. Masturbation gives you a release. Only sexual intercourse between a husband and a wife gives you sexual satisfaction.
Amen.
Powerful. Umesikia? That's why any person who masturbates is a 1-minute person. You have a problem to stay longer because you are satisfying yourself. You have self-gratification. Ni kama vile mtoto anaweza kukwambia, Mom, Daddy, nataka kususu. Akisema hiyo kususu, amemwaga. Have you ever seen that with the children? Have you ever seen that with the children? Nasikia kupupu. Akisema hiyo, pupu imetoka. That's what now becomes of a masturbator. And they are so much full of guilt. It gives you shame. And anybody who is in pornography, masturbation, listen to this statement. If you are in masturbation, and I'm not condemning you, not at all, because there's a way out. In fact, this book has how to overcome chronic and acute masturbation, the steps you're supposed to follow. So what happens anytime you masturbate, it gives you shame, it gives you guilty, and masturbation thrives in secrecy. Secrecy, you must be alone. You must have a routine. And most of the times when you find yourself struggling with pornography, masturbation, and all this perversion, it is a sign you are feeding your mind with the sexual stuff. You are feeding your mind, the mind we saw. And your emotions are being given the same information by the mind. And at the end of the day, your will makes the decision of the hand to move to your private part to stimulate yourself. And so, we do not advocate. The Bible does not advocate masturbation. Because when you are used to masturbation, it is difficult to get out of it. It's so addictive. And that's why every sexual perversion we have today, it only has entrance door. There is no exit. So most of us are in a quagmire. You don't know how you're going to get out of it. So if you're not masturbating, please don't enter into that door. So I would say this. The reason why now women are masturbating and men are masturbating. Number one, if you are a man and you are struggling with masturbation, you started it probably when you were young. Or your wife deprived you of sex and you thought of getting a release. Please, women, let's not deprive our men and take them to masturbation, which opens now another door for spiritual attacks, the spirit of lust to get into them. Because you cannot satisfy the spirit of lust. You can only satisfy a normal human being. Are you getting that? Yeah. So what are we saying? Masturbation is not good. And one of the things it does, it kills now the nerve endings. We have called them dendrites. And you need something harder. That's why every masturbator begins with the hand, then goes on now, kuna puse, anga puse pocket. Tu vagina tunabebwa na wanaume kwa mifuko. Na tutafanya check up leo. Tunaitwa anga puse pocket. Tunaitwa aje? Pocket pussy. You have heard about them. Yeah, because now it makes you a slave. And you're supposed to master your sexual urge. Are you getting that? So, please, if you're here and you're struggling with masturbation, there's hope. You can get out of it. But you must be very purposeful and very intentional. There is no addiction that you cannot get out of it. Can I say this? There is no sin that you can imagine that is greater than the love of God. Amen. So I don't want you to feel condemned. I don't want to feel like you are in a state of, we will help you out. And kindly make sure that you call us. We have helped many. We will help you. If you are a man, we will help you. Because a man who is a masturbator can never be satisfied by the wife. Because the grip of his hand cannot be the grip of the vagina of a woman. So you keep looking for tighter. That's why most of them get up being homosexuals. You get that. So you start small, you find yourself, you have really graduated to another level that you never thought you would ever be. Thank you.